inches, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising. Trying to get a beat for the low. I find it.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now Golden State's starting five. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Curry is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Looney in at center. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Count it. Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. Schroeder setting the pick for Green. Off target with his three. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And Morant gets it to go.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
He doesn't usually fire from out there. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but, you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Morant with the screen on Schroeder. Outside Jackson. Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Payne for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
The moment Bane crosses half court, you have to pick him up. Desmond, an incredible shooter.
Green with a screen for Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Wells. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Curry, here we go. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Wells with it. He's against Wiggins. Morant passes to Bane. Jackson with it. Defended by Looney. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us the best move. Let's go.
a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's averaging 8 points, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Looney. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Looney is pretty selective at when he shoots. That ups his percentages.
Outside, Bain. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Jackson misses. The Warriors trailing. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Schroeder outside from beyond the arc. Edey with the rebound. Memphis is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Bain. Jackson a screen on Schroeder. Bain with the bucket.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain so dangerous from out there.
Curry passes it to Wiggins. Schroeder outside. Launches a 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Curry setting the pick for Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
There's a lot of reason why Draymond Green plays a lot of minutes. If he's making shots, he'll play more.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Memphis making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Spencer. Outside, Bain. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bain's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. Now Wells from past the arc. The shot comes out.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Edey. Jackson has the open look from outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Podziemski with it. Now here's Schroeder. Over Bain. And Spencer pulls it down.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Pass to Bain. Jackson with the screen. Bain, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Anderson comes in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Buddy Hield in for Dennis Schroeder. Clark the pass to LaRavia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
And that one misses. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Warriors trail by 4. Hield can't hit. Hield against Kennard. Pippen with the wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Anderson. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
From deep, and it's LaRavia missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Podziemski. Anderson a screen on Pippen. Back to Anderson, fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
Inside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Jackson Davis with it. Scoreless thus far.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Altama gets the bucket.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Kuminga kicks to Hield. Anderson the screen. And Buddy Hield gets the 3.
Still the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter. What a perfect stroke that was.
Here's Pippen. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
At the line for one. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Anderson, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Anderson rising up in the mid-range, a shot that this offense is more familiar with.
Pass to Laravia. Here's Aldama, and it's off from three-point range. And it's Anderson with the ball for Golden State. They trail by 6. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just crank it.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
They've got Kennard. He's out there with Pippen. Edey out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Laravia in at the power forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And Frank, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
That free throw, no good.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
And the second free throw, good. Memphis leading by 5. Pippen finds Aldama. Here's Edey. Jackson Davis defending.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Anderson, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Anderson's got 9 points.
Anderson continues to work on the shot and wants to be more and more consistent. There's a good sign there.
Here's Laravia. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Pass to Anderson. Here's Aldama. Defended by Kuminga. Aldama passes to Kennard. Open for 3. Drills it from outside. Pippen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A good vision from Kennard there, just spotting the shooter who's ready to knock it down.
Pass to Anderson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And how about we check the numbers for John Morant?
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And he can't get the first one. Curry's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Aldama. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Curry. Here's Anderson. Over Pippen. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Anderson's got 12.
What a confidence-building game this is for Kyle Anderson. He is a skilled scorer.
Now Kennard. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside Curry. Anderson with the screen for Curry. Kennard with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. There's so many years in the NBA. You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. In third, the Grizzlies.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Oh, good on that one.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Konchar's checked in for Pippen. Fields checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for Curry. That one misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Pass to Kennard. Here's Edey. Now Aldama. There's the pick. Trying to get something going. And another miss by Memphis.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
Some changes for Memphis. Bain comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Luke Kennard. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Anderson, and Curry subbed in for Buddy Hield. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Edey, defended by Looney. And he comes up with the deuce. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Switch here. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Back to Kuminga. Jackson Davis finds Kuminga. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga?
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow. Man, Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Memphis leading by 6. And here is Bane. 29 points for him last game against the Lakers. Let's go. Conjar, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Morant. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Moravia passes to Bane. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane passes to Morant. That one goes in.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Kuminga. Green with a screen on Jackson. Kuminga, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 8-point game. Some nice passing by Golden State. They get it back. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 8 points.
And man, I love it when Wiggins gets vertical. Such an impressive athlete.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. To the inside. Outside for Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Waters. No good on the 3. Memphis leading by 6. Morant looking around. Jackson with it. And here's Morant. Pulls up, high post, and it comes off the front of the rim.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Waters. Off target from three-point range. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Morant, the jumper from the free throw line is good. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Edie. And Wells is subbed in for Conjaw. And the Warriors making a change here. Green kicks it to Looney. Pass to Heel. Looney down low. Guarded by Bain. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Looney. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. I was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years. Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. The Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Here's Looney. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Pippen's checked in for Memphis.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Clark sets a screen for Jackson. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
At the line for Memphis.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
First trip to the line for him here.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
He's off on the first.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Warriors trail by 11. Now here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet. They set the screen. And the rejection by Jackson. Pippen outside. Driving inside. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Schroeder outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Schroeder just letting this long shot fly when he finds the angle he wants.
Bain looking around. Pass to Jackson. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Schroeder passes to Looney. Over Clark. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Looney's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, focus from Looney coming in there as he did not alter his shot one bit. Confident in that attempt.
Jackson kicks to Pippen. Clark a screen on Schroeder. And it's Pippen missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Looney down low. He's against Clark. Looney with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Wells. Here's Jackson. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now, here's Looney. He's covered by Clark. Shot clock at 6. Healed outside. Here's the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. A deep 3 from Bain. That'll do it for the first half. Grizzlies lead by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, it was offensively. We turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. When they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defensive turn.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look at Memphis. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Grizzlies.
Usually when you head to the locker room of the half, coach has something for you to improve upon. But what's a complete half of basketball, I'm surprised their lead isn't bigger.
Yeah, if I'm their coach, I have nothing to harp on.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Trailing here by 8. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, in at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Wells. Morant left side. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
What's up? At the line for one, Jackson Jr.
Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Wiggins. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Trying his luck from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Schroeder's got 6.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Morant passes to Jackson. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wiggins left side. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Out left to the wing. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Looney finds Curry into the lane. Can't connect from short range. Morant with it. Now to throw.
Yes, sir.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Wiggins right side. And Curry has it in the corner. There's a screen. From outside, off the mark.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Shoots from 14. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Andrew Wiggins. Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. Outside Bain. Jackson a screen on Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Green, no luck.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys.
Did you see yourself on the big screen? Did you know what to do? Show us your move. Let's see. Beauty headset.
Memphis making a change here. Arabia's checked in, and the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga the pass to Wiggins. There's the screen, and a deep 3 from Curry. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Outside, Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got a piece of it.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Morant with a wide-open look, and the three ball is good. Morant's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Waters passes to Curry. Beyond the arc, Curry buries the three shot.
They're almost always layups for Curry at this point. Makes the three look so easy.
Pass to LaRavia. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the focus? Steph going on the inside, has great numbers as a finisher.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Payne for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Payne's got 12.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Aldama can't hit. Warriors trail by 13. Santos, the pass to Kuminga. Where's the screen? To the middle. It's deflected. Bain, the bounce pass. Morant kicks to Bain. Here's Wells. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Wells has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, Bain has really good passing instinct. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Pass to Edey. Out to Morant. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Here's Santos, guarded by Bain. Memphis leading by 18. Morant passes to Aldama. Takes the 3. Here's Edey, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Anderson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski's coming in for Stephen Curry. That one misses for Kuminga. The Grizzlies shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. The shot by Wells, no good. Warriors trail by 18. And the basket by Waters. Waters got 6.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Bombed up there for Clark. Here's Pajemski, guarded by Morant, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
The Warriors have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting, only around a 70% clip on the season.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Laravia's checked in, and it's Luke Kennard in for Wells. Heald's checked in for Golden State. Memphis leading by 13. Here's Kennard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Steady hand of the lefty Luke Kennard there, and he's able to do it with the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Kennard.
And Kennard really knows his role, not just with this team, but in the league. It's to help space the floor with his long-range shooting and contribute on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Kennard.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Down low. Here's Kuminga. It's Clark with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. Let's see some numbers here on Kennard. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging about 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Warriors trail by 17. Healed the pass to Anderson. From 11 feet away. And off the front iron. And in it goes. Anderson's got 14.
Got to talk on defense that left him all alone.
Pass to Laravia. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Kennard for 3. Warriors with the rebound. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Kuminga, screen on Clark. Pass to Jackson Davis. Inside. They kick out to Heel. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Kennard finds Pippen. Altama with the ball. Defended by Kuminga. Altama gets the bucket. He's got 5.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Healed from outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Spencer in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Monday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And that game against the Lakers, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Clark outside. Here's Laravia. Connects from 3-point range. Laravia's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Grizzlies. Anderson's shot is off.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
That's a 2 from Kennard. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. to the paint. Here's Kuminga. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, Kuminga is a guy who does not back down. In fact, he tries to go through you.
Pass to Laravia. That three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Schroeder with the ball. 6 to shoot. Puts up a three. And it's Laravia with the rebound. Laravia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Kennard. There's a screen by Aldama. Laravia, a three-pointer, no good. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Memphis moving it around. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Clark. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Draymond Green. That's good from Stephen Curry.
Tell me the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face. I mean, always playing with that infectious joy.
Clark, a screen on Wiggins. And it's Laravia missing.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Kuminga with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Pass to Spencer. Now Aldama. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
To the inside. Here's Laravia. Pass to Spencer. Looking to get it going. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Waters is checked in. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. It's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 22 is their biggest lead. Lets it go from deep. And it's Laravia missing.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 22 points.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Wiggins dishes to Schroeder. To the middle. It's stolen by Aldama. Here's Conchar, guarded by Curry. Morant passes to Aldama. Puts up a three. Knocks down the three ball.
trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game, one in each half.
Jackson Davis finds Schroeder. Shoots a three, nailed from three-point land.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Pass to LaRavia. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Here's Jackson Davis. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
No good from Clark. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Schroeder. They grab their own miss.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, John Morant.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Kuminga the pass to Looney. Morant with the steal. At the elbow, it's Bane. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Fields checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Brandon Pajemski. Some nice passing there by Memphis. To the paint. Here's Bane. Good D by Heel. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. On the wing, Wiggins. Outside, Kuminga. Hield sets the pick for Kuminga. Off target from outside. Memphis leading by 22. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. You a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And Bane drops them both.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Hield. Lock at 6. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Outside Jackson. Rel's wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Down low. On the wing, Wiggins. Shoots over Wells. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
We've seen Wiggins in that jump shot really evolve over the years. He doesn't waste chances. He's efficient from there.
Here's Morant. Great D that time from Curry. Warriors trailed by 19. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Clark finds Morant. The three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 18 points just in the second half.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Checked in for Brandon Clark. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Buddy Hield. Wiggins kicks it to Looney. Over in the corner, Green. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's a strong finish from Draymond Green. Those are the kind of plays where he likes to flex on.
Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
5 to shoot. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Inside, here's Jackson. Morant left side. Curry with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece still. 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Curry passes to Looney. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Ja Morant.